Hello, I am Bridget Rowe. I am energy, I am powerful, and I am who I say I am. The purpose of this particular video is to encourage you to use, yes, I said use, your reflection to gain the qualities that you need in life to evolve to your higher self. This particular video is dedicated mostly to the women who I consult with, the women who have so much low self-esteem, that can't talk, shy, don't want to put on sexy clothes, don't even want skin showing. I'm talking about the homely little ladies, bless their little hearts. It is time for you to come out of that shell so that you can evolve to your higher self. And so the perfect thing you can do is use your reflections. You know, like you have a reflection of you around you. Trust me, you do. And your energy, your frequency attracts these type of beings. It's pretty much the reflection of yourself. And so you can use the male reflections that come to you to help you to get to where you want to be. Now, don't give me any slack about when I say the word use, because people use each other every day in every situation. When we was in college, everybody was using one another. Trust me, using and abusing. Even now in relationships, your counterpart, you are using that counterpart. If you want love, you need them there. You need a hug. Guess what? It is an even exchange here. For sex, you can't have sex without them, so you need to use them for that. It is an exchange of energy is what I'm saying here. So you have reflections that are at their lower self, right? Because you at your lower self if you were one of these type of women. So I would say to you, use that reflection to help you build up on your confidence. You might not care about being with that person, but it's the perfect person for you to use. Why? Because you don't care. Even if it's not that particular person, a stranger. If you're the type of person that don't know how to go talk to a handsome guy, somebody that looks better than you maybe, go talk to somebody who look ugly. It's not for the sake of you getting with them. It's for the sake of you mastering the fear. It is for the sake of you mastering self. If you let people just hold you up all day long and you don't know how to let them go or get off the phone, go give somebody your telephone number who you really don't care about and learn how to hang up on them. Look, I gotta go. You know, learn that quality with somebody that you have invested time and energy and emotions in is what I'm saying. For example, all my life, I was told that I'll be a speaker, and I ran away from my calling for so long till I began to get afraid to open my mouth. You know, I didn't want to. And when I began to speak, I would have this big amount of fear inside of my body. I would sweat profusely. You know, my palms of my hand, the spine of my back would be like dripping like a leaky faucet. You know, the sweat balls just rolling down my back. And I knew at this particular time in my journey, okay, I want to talk now, but now I'm too scared. So I used the people who I worked with. The men who I worked with on the morning sunrise meeting, I would talk to them every morning, well, once a week maybe, about health and wellness. Now, these were men, and I knew that they probably was going to take what I was saying and allow my message to go over their head, but that wasn't the point. The point was I needed somebody, a group of people to talk to help me with my fears, to help me speak my truth in front of a crowd or audience. And because I did that, by the time it was time to take off and go to bigger crowds to in shape, you know, throughout the company, I wasn't as afraid as I was day one. And then when I began to go to journalist conferences and to Essence and Columbia University and speaking to you all now, my fear has subsided so much till it's like, okay, what we talking about? What's the subject? And I can just speak my truth or my opinion or from my heart on whatever the topic is. Because I've mastered that. Because I use my reflections along the way. So I encourage you to use your reflections to work on qualities within yourself that you know you're lacking. If you don't have love for yourself, you need to be using your reflections to help you build up that love. If you don't have self-expression, if you don't have confidence, if you don't have whatever it is, that's what your reflections are there for. And don't give me that slack about, oh, you using people and all that karma stuff. Because those reflections that are getting used by you, they need to be used by you. They need to be used by you too, because they need to evolve to their higher self. And they need to get sick and tired of being sick and tired of being used, so they can get up off the ground and evolve too. So this is just like, each one help one, each one teach one, and so that everybody can evolve to their higher self. So go ahead on and use somebody, okay? Go ahead on, just go. Goodbye.